What?
Instead of focusing on the end goal, you focus on the experience of doing it, and you find a way to enjoy it. Your expectation of how easy or how hard this was going to be was way off. The reality of what you have to do, the reality of the situation, the reality of what is going to be required of you is way more intense than what you imagine. You did not prepare appropriately. So we have the ability to say F it and keep pushing through. So I am feeling the 4 stages of success in a major way right now. In particular, I'm feeling the 3rd stage the hardest. I mean, and this makes it sound like I'm feeling success. I am actually feeling the opposite of success. And it's funny, it's called the 4 stages of success, but really only a tiny part of it is success. You know, let's use training for an example. Let's use these YouTube videos for an example. Let's say you're trying to find a partner as an example. Like you want to start dating, anything. You want a new, big, great, good thing, right? You're going to go through these 4 stages if you follow it all the way through. Now, most people don't succeed. We'll say, like, you know, with any of these things, 1% of people actually find success because they can't get through the first 3 stages. But there's 3 stages that you cannot avoid. You have to go through these 3 stages. There are no skipping steps. You can't get to success without these first 3 stages. All right, the first stage in success is excited optimism. This is a new thing. It's going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, I'm going to get this equipment. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get in shape. My life is going to be different. I'm so excited. This is going to be awesome. I'm so pumped. This is like my favorite place to be. This is next to success. Like, this is awesome, right? Because you're feeling the change, and you believe, you have optimistic feelings that this is going to work out. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get to the goal. And then you start doing it. And then you get into step 2, which is realistic pessimism. The reality of what you have to do, the reality of the situation, the reality of what is going to be required of you is way more intense than what you imagine. It's way more. You did not prepare appropriately. Your expectation of how easy or how hard this was going to be was way off. And the reality is it's going to be way harder than you thought it was going to be. So you work harder, you do better. And then the 3rd stage, the valley of despair. Now you're working harder, you're doing better, but you're getting a worse result. For me, this is, I'm doing the videos, I'm posting 3 times a week, I'm putting more effort into the thumbnail and into the title and into the hook and making better videos that people should like more. But nope, worse result. Less likes, less views, less engagement. I'm working harder and I'm getting worse result. I'm going to the gym 3 times a week, and now I feel like crap. And I look in the mirror and I don't look any better. Maybe I even look worse because I look a little run down and beat up. I'm doing everything that I need to find a good partner, a good mate, but I'm getting less dates. I'm getting less responses, less interest. This doesn't make sense. This is where everyone quits. This is where 99% of people will fail. Not fail, they'll quit because they're working harder and they're not getting the result that they're looking for. This is the human spirit. This is what makes humans so special. So we have the ability to say it and keep pushing through and keep fighting for what we want because it matters to us. To say in our heads, I will do this forever. I will die doing this. And then what happens in your head when you've been doing it for years and you realize it's never going to end? You have no choice but to have fun with it. Instead of focusing on the end goal, you focus on the experience of doing it, and you find a way to enjoy it. You find a way to love it. You find a way to have fun, and you don't give a what anybody thinks or whether they see it. You're doing it for you because you love it, because it's who you are, because it matters to you and you want to do it and you love doing it. And what happens then? Success. Stage 4. The views start coming in, the videos start getting better, the results in the gym start paying off. You find the girl, you find the guy. If you can push through that stage 3, because it's the longest stage and you don't know how long it's gonna last. It could last years. You know, the first stage might be a couple days, a week or two. Second stage, 2 or 3 weeks. And then that third stage, the valley of despair, where everybody quits. God knows, who knows how long that could be. But it's gonna test you, see if you're serious. And you're gonna have to keep pushing. If you wanna get to step 4, you just can't quit and find a way to love the process. I am feeling stage 3 right now. And if you wanna ride along with me and see the journey of me making these videos, hit the subscribe button. This is the first time I'm saying that, but hit the subscribe button. I can't promise much other than my best. And then I'll just keep posting. And I will keep posting forever. I will keep doing this as long as it takes until I just give up and I enjoy it and I make the videos that I feel good about, that I like. And if you want to watch some of my other videos, you can watch that too.